Hello guys, how are you today? And welcome to my review of episode 13 of the Grand Tour. Episode 13 was the final episode of series 1 of the Grand Tour. It was called Past v Future, and this week they had a tent set up in Dubai, in the United Arab Emirates. Okay, so let's get into the review. So let's talk about what happened in this episode. So, the first film of the episode was a comparison between petrol-powered Volkswagen Golf GTI, which Clarkson was driving, against James May's BMW i3. They owned these cars rather than just testing them, and the main part of that film was to drive them from, I think, London, I assume, to Devon, to go to a pub in Dartmoor to watch Roger Daltrey play in this pub. And the whole point was Clarkson got there quicker because he didn't have to stop so long. When he stopped, it was just for petrol, which was the point of it, to try to show that the petrol cars were faster than the electric cars. Also, Clarkson was annoyed in this film because apparently James May got £5,000 from the government, although it's now 4,500, to get that car, because his car, the BMW i3, because it's electric, and Clarkson thinks that it's unfair that we have to pay for someone else's car because they're buying an electric car. I guess that's a controversial thing. Tell me what you think in the comments about that. I won't say what I think. Anyway, after Conversation Street, they sort of did the thing where Jeremy Clarkson and Richard Hammond do things to annoy James May. And this time, basically, he was in a car driving around in a load of mud, and every time they got stuck, he had to be the one that gets out to winch the car so he can get going again, which obviously he hated. And it was a nice little feature. It was quite amusing, I guess, seeing James May, thrown around and all that. But yeah, maybe it was a little bit stupid and just designed to fill the time. And then, as we can see the picture of Ricardo there, I'll explain that. F1 driver Daniel Ricciardo was a star in Celebrity Brain Crash this week. And this week, to kid off the celebrity, he had to drive a hovercraft towards the tent, but sadly for him, it crashed and he was killed. Not really, don't worry. Daniel Ricciardo will be in F1 in 2017, obviously. And to fill the time that would have been taken up by a celebrity brain crash, Richard Hammond again did another past v future type of thing. This time he did a drag race between the Porsche 918 Spider and a Bugatti Veyron. I won't tell you the result of that race because that's possibly the most exciting part of the episode. And then someone asked to race a Nissan Patrol, which is like a 4x4 Nissan, which is obviously in the pictures going through on the screen here, against a Porsche. And again, I won't tell you what happened there, but yes, it is sort of predictable in Top Gear style. The final film of the episode, and possibly one of the most entertaining, but not necessarily the most exciting, was Richard Hammond learning how to drift. He did it on the Michelin test track in France, and he ended up going into a drifting competition at Rockingham Motor Speedway. If you remember, on one of my race driver grid videos, I was in a drifting competition. It was something like that. Make sure you check that out. My race driver grid videos if you haven't seen them yet. But that's what he did in this episode, because he didn't know how to. Apparently, he didn't know how to drift before the series started. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But Clarkson claims to know how to drift, although at the end of the episode, James May was able to prove him wrong with some outtakes of the Grand Tour. So, as for this episode, I would rate this. I would say I was expecting a bit more from this episode. Being the last episode, I thought it'd be a bit more explosive. Maybe it was very calm. I would say there was nothing very exciting, but there was not at the same time. Apart from obviously the celebrity brain crash, which was disgusting, but it's always been disgusting. So whatever. There was nothing wrong with it, and all the films were really good. Or maybe it would be better to have them more in a different episode. But I can't really complain, and I would say this was one of the better episodes of the Grand Tour. Like, some of them have been a little bit rubbish, like the one with the bug car in episode, was it episode 10? I can't remember exactly which episode that was. When Richard Hammond tried to make you couldn't destroy the car, and they just blew it up with an army ship. So yeah, it wasn't bad. Anyway, we are coming towards the end of this review, and the good news is Top Gear, BBC Top Gear. I saw a trailer for that the other day, meaning it's going to be back soon. And yes, it probably won't be as good as the Grand Tour, but at least I will have something else to review. So please like the video if you want to see that. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like. Also, if you enjoyed this video, you want to see more of these videos and some other type of videos, please subscribe to my channel. Also, if you enjoyed the video or have anything to say, please leave a comment on this video. Also, finally, just remember to follow me on Twitter at bgaming342. And on that note, I'm out of here, so I'll see you guys very, very soon. Goodbye.